Goodness, sorry everyone for the delay in the audio. Benny Two Shoes here with you from COWRA Bowls and Recreation Club, and having a brilliant time. Last night I didn't. What actually just happened then was I managed to spill I was having a bacon leg roll and it exploded. So there's actually egg all over me, egg on my face, so to speak. Either way, here we are. COWRA Festival Fours. I'm going to put that camera in an odd spot so I'll see how good I can go. There. So I've moved the rink along a bit and there's just a barrier in the way, so that's about as good as I can get for now, but that's all right. We'll keep an eye on it. All right, the Corrimal team, currently on top, currently winning the whole kit and caboodle right now with a margin of 99 shots, believe it or not, over 5 games. That is John Green in skip, Brett Peeps, absolute legend of man. I haven't actually got to catch up with him since it's been busy here, but there you go. Wayne Boyce and Greg Laws from Corrimal against Shoalhaven Heads, Brad Franklin, Kevin Franklin, Dwayne Kingdom, and Steve Catterall. And I think they're playing in order. I'll have to look. A really, really hot morning this morning, I can tell you now. Warm already, sweaty, absolutely wonderful out there. And why would you want to be anywhere else? So I'm just going to sit and put this out on all the socials. Shoalhaven Heads will be out in force watching again. They watched the heroics of Ray Silverstone, and he apparently hasn't stopped talking about it since yesterday, and they get another team in it today. Push into that. He's coming in pretty well. I'm just watching the turn of these bowls at the moment. It's pretty damp. There's a lot of moisture around, which will lift as the sun's been on it for a while now, but it'll be still moist on the surface. Just had some Shoalhaven Heads guys asking me how to get it. Yeah, very nice shot there by the Corrimal crew. Good tight head here immediately. This is interesting. He's one on the bank. Jack obviously right back on the tee. Oh. Oh, round and back. So Corrimal holding one there. Heads bowls just in behind. Sorry, guys, I'm just chucking the social. One-man band here and just getting everyone knowing about it so we can spread this tournament far and wide. Let's see what the skippers have got. Where's Peeps? I haven't actually said hi to him. Like I said, there he is there. Around and back. And Greeny. Still testing it out. Like I said, it's still a... First couple of ends, of course. Oh, yeah. Close. Bradley Franklin. And this one ducking, just ducking under. Hoping for some movement, I guess, but... One to Corrimal to start, by the look. One to the green team, even though they're wearing red. And there is egg yolk all over this keyboard. Ew. As soon as I get home, I'm going to have to fix that. I'll get home maybe as soon as this game finishes. Have to turn the keyboards off. Yuck. Where's... All good things happening here in COWRA. We've had a wonderful time, and I'm just realising now that I had a conversation this morning with one of the guys, and they said, you'd be sick of this by now, wouldn't you? And the answer is no. It's not here. This is mixed feelings about actually leaving here at the moment. I'm absolutely addicted to the place. I know you the Shoalhaven Heads guys like to get a lot of teams in this. Geez, that camera is very much out of alignment. Sorry about that. Looks like it's on a leaning ship. Oh, I can see why. Yeah. One of the legs on the tripod just fell over a little bit. That's all right. Big start back in this direction. Yeah, mixed feelings about going home from this. It's been such a brilliant week. A lovely town. Yeah, and your Shoalhaven Heads guys, like I said, like to bring lots of teams to this and sign up. So the next year's event here is the 1st to the 4th of March next year. Date's already set. You can sign up. Jump on their website, find the contact details, and you can sign up here whenever you want. It's going to be a great place to be. Hopefully they'll invite me back too. Like I said, I've had such a good time, and they'll let me come back. I'll be here without a doubt. Yeah, I think that was Wayne. He's he's definitely his second shot. Not enough width. This is going to change very quickly, this green. I said it before. I think it's very was damp, very dewy this morning, but the sun as it rises, it's very. Oh, that's a good shot. Really, really warm. Peeps up here waiting for his shot. Like I said, I haven't actually really said hi to him yet. See those Corrimal shirts that get a bit intimidated, the red, the bright red maybe. Who knows? Illawarra. They're out here. Brett Pupa. One of the great bowls organisers in there getting around. I'm not sure what he's doing at Corrimal at the moment. I thought he was out at Wagga. Perhaps just wearing a Corrimal shirt for the week. Backhand shot. Kevin. Bounce off the front, get to the jack, he'll be happy. I think he's just going to bounce and hit in front of it, sorry. So Corrimal looking like they have probably 3 there. Lots of room. Brett Pieper, the big fella. We'll swoop in now. That's great correction. Well done, Peeps. I can't believe I spilled egg all over myself. How embarrassing. Lucky I've only got 1 game today. Otherwise, be sitting around with egg all over me. One, two, three to the Corrimal Cougars. Ladder leaders, the team to watch. This is an important game for them. They want to continue their winning ways. Shoalhaven Heads looking to just topple them and see if they can affect the top of the scoreboard. I'm not really sure. Actually, don't know where Shoalhaven Heads sits on the ladder in this one. I know the boys have been out having a really good time. Regardless, I don't think they're at the bottom. Greeny. Has he got the weight to carry? Still a bit of a shadow there, which means it'll be a slow bit. And those trees, you can still see, the morning's here. Absolutely spectacular sunrise this morning. Sunset last night was almost as good. Something about the big skies you get out west will just make you happy. And that's not going to run in at all. Currently holding 4, I would suggest. Oi. Don't do that. Why would you do that? Oh, he's run through into the back. So there may be, I would suggest, the likelihood of a heavy shot going on. Come to the last day and finally I'm getting some little glitches. It's been smooth the whole time. Oh, very close. So I think they said 2. It was a bit closer than I thought it was. I was just trying to keep an eye on it. 2 ends. He's changed the scoreboard over and then stood right in front of it, so I'm not going to be able to see it. That's all right. But look at the long ends they're playing. Oh, T to T. Very clever. Very painful for my camera, but very clever. Just have to do our best with what we've got. No complaints. Life's good. Almost perfect, in fact. Zoom in. That's good, that's good. Where's the score? I do think it was 3. After 2 ends. Hot and sweaty out here, I can tell you. And it's 5, so no, I was wrong. It was a slightly bigger score, so 5-0 after 2. to the Cornwall Cougars, flexing their muscles a little bit here immediately. Now, this is going to go quiet for a bit for two reasons. Oh, no, one reason. I've got to go and fix that camera over there. I'll enjoy the bowls. I'll be with you shortly. All right, I am back. Sorry about that, everyone. Just, oh, that's not the camera I want. Just had so that camera up there is actually snapped. So I'm not sure how stable it's going to be from now on. As you can see, it's falling backwards already. Look at that thing. Should be right. We'll get there. We're tough. Looking down there, that's 2 Cornwall bowls jack high. Red Peeper would be pretty happy with himself. Peeps. Having fun? I will, mate. There you go. Wagga Rules Club. Peeps is a big shout out for you. They're having a good run, these lads. They'll, continue on like this. They like it, doing it. Oh, jeez. I will struggle on. If I lose that camera, lose that camera, I won't be too fussed. My least favourite camera. Oh, I need a little bit more. Not quite. Looking to get on the board, the heads boys here. It's a tough shot, tough draw. It is turning and swooping, knowing that Coram will like to go end to end, tee to tee. It's a bit more difficult. Oh, he's going to bash into the front. I don't think it's going to change much. Tough shot for the heads. There's a gap in the middle there. He could just thump through, move the jack all the way back to the ditch, which I think I can get. There's another, that's a Coral bowl at the back, but he goes with it. I reckon that's what I'd be playing too. The draw around that side to Brett Pieper's bowls is he's just got to skim that red one of John Green on the right there, and then fly all the way down to those blue ones and get underneath. I don't know. I think it's a bit tough. So the forehand shot for a right-hander in that gap to the jack, it's probably on with a bit more weight. Just thinking about percentages. That's the shot he's tried. He's on a fair track. Has he got the weight for it? Needs to get through. Oh, he just missed the inside onto Brett Pieper's bowl at the back. Good try. 2 down, I'd say. 3 maybe. Yep, 3 it is. There it is, John Green. 8 mil on 3. Vital game for Green. The team from Corrimal wearing the Cougars shirts at the very minimum. All right. Been all very, very busy today, so let's have a look at what's going on in the chat. If anything, I know the heads people will be right into this. Oh, there it is. Oh, my goodness, it's been such a strange day already. And it's only just begun. That old song says, right, sound, yep, rookie mistake, exactly. Thanks for that. You're right about my eggs. Morning, Bowls fans. Morning, everyone. Glad you're here. Who's that? Forest Wombat, Bowl Buster. Speaking of Bowl Busters, so last night we had the drawing competition and the driving competition, both held here on this green. They've got this amazing setup. You have to see it to believe it. I'll actually post it on my socials later on. It's this just amazing setup of the jack kind of rests on a stick, and you have to hit the stick and the jack will fall off, but it hangs over the top of the green. It's really cool. It's just amazing stuff. So, we had the driving competition. Sorry, the drawing competition, which we're all eating dinner, so I didn't really see who won it. But well done. That's $500 to whoever won that. And then the driving competition came down to me and Nick King from Ulladulla. And we were the only 2 left, smacking these little sticks over the full length of the green and hitting them pretty hard too, both of us. But we tried three rounds to try to hit it with 2 bowls each. Missed them by a centimetre on each side, both of us, and then we just went, no, we'll just share the prize. So $250 each for us. Winning the driving comp, proving once again that I'm a better driver than a drawer. Peeper. Who's that? Cody O'Keefe. Hang on, I'll go to tell Brett. Cody O'Keefe's. Cody's pretty happy that you're here. You told him you were going to give him heaps, and you are. Good idea. Excellent. Yeah, thanks, Forrest. Yeah, it was bloody good. It was good fun competition. I think that setup, like I said, I'll put some photos on socials. It's unique. I've not seen it before, and obviously been doing it for a bit. Well, this is better weight. A few shorties. Oh, bump. A loop. Interested in this one. Speaking of peeps, he's got a bit of a strut going at the other end. A bit heavy. Looking to move the jack, so it's probably a decent shot in the end. Oh, bump. And flowed through. Nearly. Oh, God, look at the angle on that. But we will persist. Swing in. Shot, peeps. Good correction. G'day, boss. Legal. One, maybe two to Cornwall Cougars here at the moment. Not bad for a 75-year-old. He's going to have fun watching this one back, mate. After my mess this morning, things are coming good. Glitches are ironing out. We're doing well. Nice, easy draw into that front white one. Around that front white one to do. Get to the purple bowls of Shoalhaven heads there, and that's all he needs. And here he is. John Green. Bang. Look at Peeps jump. Keen for it. Skinny. Well, get on to that one. I don't think it helps. Another multiple here at the moment. Looks like for Cornwall. World of bowls everywhere. Not wrong, my friend. We can do it again. He can go in that direction. And he has. He just needs to get under that white one this time. It's exactly what he's done. Just now needs to stop. And hit the gap and went through. Still handy back there. Not wrong, Cody. Tell you what, he's pretty happy with himself here at the moment. Yep. Camera's there. Doing a good job, peeps. Like I said, I can't believe I haven't gone up and said hi to the bugger. He's a good bloke. A lot of people here. Lots of work. I didn't see what that was. He kind of had his hand on the angle. It's going to be 3. Was the 3 I expected. Things getting messy all of a sudden. Only 4 ends in. He's up 11-0. Yeah, I haven't seen Mary, but there is some other stuff on as well for us. We've got I'll probably be potentially watching the COWRA game, the COWRA Masters. It's on at the moment. This one's more fun, of course, for me. Yeah, I know, right, Cody. He's pretty happy with himself most of the time. Good on him. Why wouldn't you be? Yeah, Vince Calabrese's been on a couple of times, but he sends me links to the bowls he's watching. So at the moment, I think he's watching something else. There's also, I think, a live stream. I don't know if it's right now. I shouldn't be advertising this stuff, to be honest, but of the USA finals from Laguna Beach, which are interesting as well. But yeah, you can have them all up at the same time, by the way, if you're clever. Here he goes. Followed it all the way down to Greg Laws. That's 2 brilliant lead bowls. Well done. Are they? Really? Boss Warrigal telling me the states are buzzing after the Aussie rugby season opening in Vegas last week. There you go. I forgot it was on. To be honest. But then I'm not an NRL person, so there you go. That's a good shot too. 1, 2, 3. Jack goes through 4. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4 shots at the moment. No, 3 shots to Corrimal. That front bowl's a heads bowl. Well, that's a cross into the back. Get that thing off the screen. You may be able to see where that bowl ended up. No. Chase it down. That one went in the drink. Get a bit dizzy watching this go up and down, even if I'm controlling it. Light up bowls. Kate, you reckon? I think I agree. Yep. Needs to stop. Not bad, peeps. I don't think it counts. He went through a little bit. Yeah, I can't play any of these games either. Any of the rough ones. Just the joys of bowls. I'm just looking at the comment section. Boss War Eagle saying they can't play rugby much anymore, so bowls is what it has to be. I think. Well, Oh, Peeps doesn't want that one. Wants it to drop and get to there or do. Oh. Yeah. Joys are getting old, but with the rugby league, and I think that's why it's important to be focusing recruitment initiatives on that age group 30 to 45 or 30 to 50, where the guys still very competitive and want to play a good team sport. That's a good bolt. Oh, didn't know if he actually got the shot though, but hoping. There was Kev. Only one. Yeah, focus on them. Competitive in their spirit, competitive in their mind, still very socially minded, looking for a game to play. Wouldn't you try to get them? I think the Cougars holding one at the moment, judging by that. Jack needs to move backwards because Brett Peeper's got a good back bowl there, and they've got the next two. So looking for the Jack will be John Green. He's just moved, I think it's a heads bowl. Clear that front, get to that one. He's going to do something. Oh, may actually have the shot. Peeps will tell me here. 2 down. There you go. Shoalhaven Heads holding a couple now. Great shot. Got a feel for the Heads guys here, holding 2, but coming up against the favourites, not just the favourites to win it. Oh, here we go. This could make a mess. Oh, hasn't quite. Yeah, they're desperate to win it now. They need to win this game and get the margin too. So pretty huge. And obviously very skilled players too. They're right at the top of this competition and played some good teams. Second place is actually playing next to us. That's Annie Teague. Oh, close. So they're going to have a little measure. Peeps was confident it was 2. Oh, you're serious. Yeah, it's 1, by the way, to Shoalhaven Heads. They're on the board. That's a good thing. Well done to them. I'm tipping they'll shorten the end up. I would. Then Coram will go completely T to T. Something's slipping on that camera too. It shouldn't be doing that. Anyway, we'll iron these glitches out tonight, ready for Platinum tomorrow up at, where am I going? Cabramatta. It's been a long week. So Forest Wombat reporting that the World Bowls has been accepted by the IOC as an IOC recognised federation structure. What that means is that's the first main step in a pathway to get bowls into the Olympic Games, including Brisbane 2032. That is huge. Great work, Neil Dalrymple and Bowls, World Bowls, and all the STAs and Bowls Australia down here too. They have been working hard to get that done, so very impressive. Just hoping to follow up on a source on that, Forrest. So interested. It's great, huge news. Yeah. Great shot. Yeah, I'd love to build a indoor bowling facility somewhere around. Oh, bump and run. There's a fair few undercovers and stuff like that, but an indoor, like a big stadium, maybe down at Shoalhaven Sports, and just cover it in a synthetic surface and open a bar. World Bowls Facebook page. Excellent. I'll check that out right now. Thanks, Forrest. That's big news. Here we go. Around and stop is what he wants to do. Doesn't matter. He's made Jack harder to get to for the Shoalhaven Heads team. Yes, it's done. I'm going to share that everywhere. Oh, beautiful shot. Shoalhaven Heads. Wow, that was beautiful. Deadly accurate. Oh, there's another thing to sort out. Replay button. All right. Good. Easy. That's right. I've got World Bowls has publicised it too for us, so I've got it right in front of me. Yeah, so do I. Follow a lot of bowls pages. I've put just. Oh, I thought I had. Their link is too long, so I can't put it on the. God. So I can't put it in there for some reason. Doesn't matter. One here to Shoalhaven Heads. Forehand shot. Brett Pieper wants that bowl, and it's he's hit the edge of it. Mighty great try, Brett Pieper. Okay. That one went out and back. It doesn't really matter at this point. They just need to hold on to the shots and keep winning from the ends. They've got this one. Changed the length a little bit. Careless. He's got another go at it. Here it comes. Here it is. Boom. Jack spits out across and backwards to his bowls. Brett Pieper, what a shot. Let's see if the replay actually works on this one this time. See if that button's going. Here we go. Yes. I am a genius. What a shot. Thump. Jack shoots across sideways, spits out like a spat pip. And back to his own bowls. Well done, Brett Pieper. Oh, bump and touch and sit there. Let's see what he did. There. One shot's the call to Shoalhaven heads. That's another great shot. Brett Sheriff. He's got a couple of options. He can come through the middle of this pack, bump into that his own bowl across, but Peeps has actually put his foot there and said, just get here, mate. So drawing on the open hand. Peeps moves his foot in. That was brilliant. Tricky. My right foot's usually my red shoe, so that's usually the marker. Get inside the red shoe, I tell my teammates. But Peep has put that one there and said, drop one in here, please, Greenie. And he nearly did. It's pretty much where his foot originally was. Oh, it fell down. It might even be shot now. Find out. A couple of bowls to come still on this end. Enjoy Boss War Eagle. Enjoy that over there and enjoy the soccer. It's not going to turn. Punch that purple one across, so wow. It's one way to get it. That's definitely the shot now. Here we go. It's a big shot. Shoalhaven heads will get two in a row if they win this one. They're in it's a pretty difficult position to be in. Yeah. Probably the result we expected. So 2 shots to the heads. 2 ends in a row, a multiple even. Oh, we're going all the way to 21 ends today too. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. Feel like I should have. It's always the last game where we get this weird stuff happening. So sorry about that. Yeah, slightly shorter, similar kind of length to the last one, but still pretty long. But yeah, very good. Shoalhaven heads, get into it. Am I into playing 100 up? Just the normal form. I'm not sure what that is, mate. It's a good. I'll play anything. I don't really mind. Trying to get this camera down to the right spot. There it is. Tell you what, Greg Laws is a pretty damn good lead. He's there or thereabouts the whole time. (11-3) after 6. Here it is. Bang and bang. What a great shot. He's come so good. He's held the shot on the last two ends and just played that absolute stunner. And Wayne. Yeah. Bump, run, took second shot. One-on-one back. That is a very important covering bowl. It will be the best back, and that's where Jack's going to go if it gets thumped. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, not a huge fan of that one. We play we have a competition every year at Husky that does that. It can take the whole year to get it done. Consistency. That's what you're talking about. Consistency. Singles and consistency pairs you can play as well, I guess. But yeah, I know I prefer just a scoring game like this, to be honest. Not as much room for smashing bowls, mate. Which I won my first award for last night, so thank you very much. Hey. So it's looking to come in under that front one now. Onto the purple is the call from his skipper. Brett Pieper's been playing very, very good. Yeah, we've done handicaps as well, Forrest. We have a handicap system, and we play to that. Respot's definitely still on the cards, though. You draw that circle. If the bowl goes outside it, it's put back in the middle. Peeps is a pretty good shot in the back there. You can play that again and just do that. 15 shot to 100. And I think we played to 150 as well. That's I think where the confusion came from. So we had a 14 shot advantage on one of the guys I played last year, and they managed to get up by a bit more than that. So the joys of playing probably below where I'm meant to be in pennants, but that's a whole other discussion. Brett Pieper's a good effort, but Shoalhaven Head still holding one, could potentially win 3 ends in a row here. They're in well positioned for it. Yeah, good on you, mate. Love to hear that you're playing well, Forrest. Get into it. Wow, that's a very good bowl. Just getting onto Brett Peepers at the back. It's not a counting shot, but it just gives them that cover for when John Green does what we expect. Oh, around and around the back. That's the weight he needs to play. He has moved that bowl out. still can be there to catch it, but Wayne Boyce has certainly put the two besties in. Oh, that may have been a little wide. Looks like it swung out a bit. Yeah. Well, geez, it's actually an exceptional bowl. I think it was going to make it back that far. He said, don't touch it. Brett Peeper, that's a good call. He's assessing the head. I'll put this down a bit so I can show you the back a bit better. He could be down 4, between 2 and 4. They're 1 down. He said he'd prefer to just be 1 down than 4 down. So it'd be pretty unusual to take a 1 down score, to be honest. If you're going to play a shot that's less risk, what would I do in this head? I'd be looking for my own bowl. Out. See that one where he's near his left foot? If you give that a crack, and if you kick it across in the right direction, or even if your bowl reflects off it in the right direction, which it will, you'd hit that purple, and then Jack may either stay there or actually move out to the left where your bowls are anyway. So it's worth having a crack. See how good Peeps' magic fingers are. Yep. Now John Green with the magic fingers. Must be close. He said, "Nah, concede the shot," which is very unusual. When I see him one, hardly ever. A lot of risk apparently, but margins count. Are a big deal actually. So one of the heads. They've won 3 in a row now. On 7 ends, we are 1/3 of the way through the game, and some reason the scoreboard just decided to pop up again. When I tell you weird things are happening on this stream, I can tell you that's absolutely the truth. So I'm going to be going home and doing some cleanup, I think, before I get up to Cabramatta tomorrow. All this equipment needs a break and a wash and a clean out. It's short, and the camera's a bit far away, so a bit of a shorter end as we go here. That's the wrong button. Let's try this one. Yeah, I'd agree, Forrester. Yeah, it's exactly right. They do have shots on hand. I think they're something like 30 shots up on the main scoreboard inside, which you can find on COWRA Bowling Club's Facebook page. I saw it earlier. And the top 3 teams are these guys, Annabelle Teague and Triple M from Penrith. So, and I think 2 and 3 might be playing each other. Actually, it's a shame. Might be a change in there. Yeah, I'd agree with that, Phil. He's turned into a good game. They're getting up and about. Corrimal Cougars. Brett Pieper obviously really enjoying his own game. He's having some fun. So what was that? Oh, here he comes again. That purple bowl that's going to be living in the nightmares of these Corrimal Cougars bowlers. Wayne Boyce. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, it's a discussion I've had before there, Forrest, talking about all it takes is one shot to get your head up and the opposition head down. And especially when you're in a position when you're leading, sometimes the pressure can come back on you. And they need to win the game. I mean, they're still 6 shots up, 7 shots up after 7 heads. But one shot at a time is all it takes for the heads. And the pressure start building and anything could happen from there. No pressure on the heads bowlers at all. Yeah, that'll be handy at the back. Right in the shadows, actually, next to the bottom of the green. Yep, that was going to happen. Glitch, glitch, glitch. There it is there. Andy Peeps. Things have moved while I was trying to fix that camera. So Corrimal holding probably 3. Not anymore. Bang. Oh, just moved Jack backwards. It's actually the worst result he could have managed, I think, because it's now 4. Very unfortunate. Great effort. This is better, Brett Pieper. Just needs to sit. Oh, I didn't quite get the touch. However, that's very handy. That's finished in a great home. Don't think it counts, but at this point, it doesn't really matter. So 1/3 of the way through this final game in COWRA. Huge thanks to the COWRA Visitor Information Centre, The Great Escape, and Wiradjuri Country, SWM Accounting. We've had the guys on here having a good chat about that. Oh, bump and fall flat. Geez, he really followed that in, didn't he? Rode that ball the whole way, Brad. COWRA Japanese Garden. It's been lovely actually having a chat about that place. It's one of the things you really visit for COWRA for, and the other one's the breakout. And Wiruna Aged Care Residents, big supporters of this club and this event, this quite old competition, being 40 years, running for 40 years. And Jack got punched out, and guess what? Purple Bowl's holding shot. Those Purple Bowls, I'm going to say it again, absolutely living the nightmares of this Corrimal team. Wayne Boyce, they probably live in the nightmares of a few players out at the heads as well. Going through the garden, not today, not this time, not with the little ticks that my equipment here's got. I've got to get home and get it cleaned up for tomorrow. So I may not though. I think I'm going to head up via Lucknow or Lucknow, however it's set up that way, and buy some boots. Actually, it's just going to run through the middle. Oof, nearly. No, I'm wrong. Forrest, I am going to go up there. I'm going to head up to the garden and go for a wander just before I leave. Once I'm packed up, it's a pretty quick pack up from you too. It's a good club for that. It's a really good club to set up at. Yeah. Thanks, Forrest. Yeah, you're not wrong. I will have to do that. I'm going to have to actually rip some keys up off this keyboard. There's a beautifully cooked egg, and I just hit it just that little bit too hard, and it went everywhere. Oh, I hit the front one. Peeps just jumped in the way, so I didn't see what happened. But no, things did move around. One of the heads. They've won 4 in a row. 11-5 after 8. Heads keep coming. Steve, the mighty Steve Catterall. It's a pretty short end. Is it long enough? Oh, there might be an umpire's call. Just call the umpire. It's another one of these. And they have, and here comes the umpire for a jack measure. So once again, I'll just give a little shout out to those lovely people at the, what's the word I'm looking for, team here, at all the sponsors. But geez, this club's good. Some of the things you think about, advice I'd have for things I've learnt from this one is that providing meals for the players, especially in the evenings, is a great way to keep them at the club. And this club's been full of bowlers. I've been to tournaments where people come, they play the games, and then they nick off back to their hotels or they're doing something else. This one, they stay. They're all in here enjoying the refreshments of the club, as I say, and all these things, and all these things that clubs do well, and they're sitting there. It's a very social event for the club, for the players, and things like that, which is really wonderful. And that's just from them supplying an evening meal. They also supply lunch. It's not something I've seen before. I'm sure other clubs do it, but this is the place that does it. They have breakfast in the mornings, doing their raffles and their 100 clubs and all that kind of thing, raising some more extra funds. But they've developed a system to it's really simple idea, but it keeps people here. And people here are spending money in your club. They're not just leaving, so it's great. Let's just run through this real heavy change of length because it is very short. The umpire's measure, obviously it was live, is going to change things quite considerably. There's a little gust of wind just pops up, slight one. I'm sitting here praying for a breeze, actually. It's getting a bit stifling. Yeah, it's out and about again. A bit too far. Bang. Yeah, and they attract people every year. Lots of them come here and do the. This tournament fills up. They've got the another one in June that's already full, and then they're playing there's a multidisciplinary pairs, which again another thing I've never heard of. They play traditional 2x2x2x2 pairs, then 2x4x2 pairs, and then 2-bowl pairs to finish up. And it sounds like such an exciting thing to do when you think about it. 2-bowl pairs would be cutthroat. That's a tough way to play this game, and yeah, well. What's that back one? What's that purple to sit? Nearly 2 down. There he is. Wants to get onto that and bounce across, I think, and that's exactly what he did. He used his leads bowl. 1, 2, 3, ended up with a little cover. And they are holding 3. Rounded down. You see what the heads boys are doing, trying to play their backhand shots to swoop around on the short hand, play absolutely dead draw bowls. That's very good as well, peeps. So that's in a good spot. There was a little cluster there, a little spot for the heads to get a few. All on Brad Franklin now. I still think shots either side, to be honest. It's a good sider. Like I said, very short end. Give him something to use as well. It's not bad. He'll correct. He corrects very well. He's a good bowler. Nice, easy delivery. Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm looking at my voice. I've got it wrong on my little sheet here. It's Dwayne Kingdom. I know that guy. Yeah, thanks for that, John. Oh, dear. It's the second time I've been very, very fastidious with this week, and I've done it. Still managed to bugger up the names twice. Sorry about that, everyone. It's Dwayne Kingdom's bowls that are, it's a similar name. That are the purple ones, and they've been blowing my mind. And Wayne Boyce is leading for Corrimal. Greg Law's playing second. That's why I love you guys watching and interacting. Correct me when I'm being an absolute dill. Bump run, that's a very good shot. 3, and Corrimal back in it, and they'll go very, very long again, as has been their habit. 14-5 on 9. So I'll set this camera, and then I'm going to go and get some water, so it'll go quiet for a second, and then I'll run back and be here as quickly as I can. Yeah, another good delivery. Not quite the T to T, but close enough to it to be for your government purposes, as they say. All right, get some water. I'll be back shortly. All right, I'm back. I have some water. It's warm out here. I've got to keep myself nice and shining. A long drive this afternoon. Not bad. Look, the change of length again will be tricky. That's the fire alarm. It's being tested. Bid for Cornwall. Wayne Boise with green, white, and red. This is Dwayne, not Wayne. I've been calling the wrong thing all morning. Little short. Look at this scattered head. First one we've seen. From the very start, they've all been very, very close. They've gone from pretty much minimum length where they had to get a jack measure, now out to close to his maximum length, and it's just blown everyone away. Now that's very good again, Dwayne. That's the shot. Morning, Christine. How's it out in Orange at the moment? Oh, can you help me out too, Christine? You might be able to tell me something. There's a town out there that's spelt like Lucknow, Lucknow. Is it Lucknow or Lucknow? How do people say it? It's got a really cool boot shop up there. So I'm just wondering how you say it before I embarrass myself. There's one in Victoria too, by the way. Struggling with the grass a bit, these lads. I think they're all playing down the forehand and all hanging out. Oh, sorry, all crossing. Better. That's decent correction. His last one was on the line, so I won't say correction. He's chucked it out too far. Kev. All the way to the back. Overs and unders. Easy to do. Whoa, that's loud. Lucknow. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, I heard someone on a radio show saying Lucknow, but it might have been the Victorian one. Whoop, up, and wouldn't mind hitting that one up a little bit. I think Shoalhaven Heads have got the one. Once again, Dwayne's bowl just luring in the heads. Shoalhaven. Yeah, thanks everyone for that. Yeah, I said Lucknow as well, and then yeah, Lucknow. Someone said it. I think it was on the radio show I heard, but so glad all the locals can tell me what's going on. Yep, indicating one. Yeah, what's he done? Under that is what he wants. Hitting it hard is actually just as good. Oof. Well, Heads are probably going to get this back by the looks of it. John Green standing there looking at his options. Excuse me. You're not wrong there, Forrest. Still have so many friends from. I'll talk about this one guy in a second. Oh, he's going to hit this one, roll it up. That'll be 2 to the heads. And I was looking to either clear that or move the green one up. Question now for Brad is which way he goes. And I would suggest out on the backhand through that big gap, clear those front bowls, and he can, draw in. He's only get within a metre, and he's close. I don't know about that left-hand side. Those 2 bowls of Coral kind of just hanging there, ready to be hit. Yep, good. He's turned that way. However, John will probably be looking to promote his own. So. Important measure. Yeah, I've seen that, Christine. The Tavern at Lucknow produces their own gin. Yeah, it's good. I haven't had a try of it because I've mostly only driven through or stopped at the Western shop there with the skins. Yep, 2 to the heads. Takes them to 7 after 10 ends. We're not quite halfway through this game yet, but we're definitely getting there. Yeah, you're not wrong there, Forrest, and they're back in it. 7 shots. Tight competition. They're not gonna die wondering is the best way to put that. The things you hear in these clubs sometimes are just wonderful. I heard one lady saying yesterday he was only 77. It's not old. I agree. Lovely way to put it. That's very good shooting, Wayne Boyce. Oh, here we go. Bump, run. Look at that. Dwayne Kingdom get in. Jeez, look at him go. What a killer. Round he comes. Bump, run. Fair effort. Wanted to move Jack back. Didn't miss it by much. Not too bad. Oh, hi. Welcome back. I'll get all this stuff out of your way. Headset there for you. For us, about we have a lady at Artisan who says she's 91 years young. She took up bowls at the age of 89. That's incredible. Welcome back.
Thank you.
There you go. And you want to introduce yourself to the crowd once again?
My name is Caitlin Sanford.
That's
I'm
right.
from the COWRA Japanese Garden and Cultural Centre.
It's a lovely shirt you're wearing today too, by the
Thank
way.
you.
That's a very good shot by the Shoalhaven Heads bowler. So what's going on out at the Gardens today? You've had all that rain.
We have. So we had a lot of cleanup from the storms, back to looking at its peak, and now we're just doing some whippersnippering and mowing today to make
Nice.
sure it's ready for the weekend.
Yep, I'm going to get home and I'll be watching my grass grow.
Yep.
With the warmth and that. It's wonderful. So we had one of your volunteer directors here yesterday.
Yes.
And he was a lovely man. Voice for radio. Jeez, we should. Oh, here we go. There goes the Jack. That'll help the Corrimal cause. Getting a bit frustrated, the Corrimal guys at the moment. They kicked out to 11-0 and now it's back to 14-7 and it's a tight game. Sorry, John Green, the Corrimal team are leading at the moment. So if they win this game, they win the whole lot.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter because I won the important competition last night.
What was that?
The driving competition. So who can hit a little stick at the other end of the green as hard as you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, nailed it.
Well done. What was your prize?
$500.
Sweet.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
It'll do.
Will I help you tab?
Oh, look, tell you what, you're not wrong. Yeah, dusty as at the moment. and all the glitches are happening at the same time, so it's like it knows me.
And the humidity is probably not helping either.
It's humid as anything. Like you said, the grass is growing. So.
Yep.
Yeah, so what's coming up? You got any events happening at the moment? I think you discussed yesterday. I'm really keen to get up and see the dry gardens, actually, now that you've mentioned them.
Yep.
Yeah, what's going on?
So Koyo Matsuri, our Autumn Festival and Children's Day, is in May, first week of May. We'll have workshops and things available on the Saturday, the 2nd of May, for the public to get involved with. And we've got lots of different schools and things coming on the Friday. to be able to experience cultural activities and demonstrations and things as well. Then we've got our Sakura Festival in September 26th. So that's our big Cherry Blossom Festival, where we have a full day of activities, workshops, demonstrations, food, drinks, everything available for you to experience. And we're also going to be having a stargazing event in June.
Well, that'll be great.
Yeah, so after hours up in the garden as well. So more information for that to come out shortly. Hope the locals keep their eyes open around for the flyers around town. And anyone listening outside of COWRA, keep an eye on our social media.
Absolutely.
We'll post some more information there shortly.
Yeah, and anything that pops up, I'll share around as well, so you can watch my stuff and all that. The stargazing would be great. It was great seeing the blood moon the other night, and out here there's no light pollution or very little light pollution, so you can just see the whole night sky. It was reminiscent of being at sea for me. It was, which I haven't seen for ages.
Yeah. You know, it's beautiful up at the gardens. I've had the opportunity with working there to go up after hours sometimes and just lay on the grass and watch the stars and watch what's happening up there. And it's always been spectacular. We've kind of had that thought in the back of our head of what we could do and how we could kind of bring that in and, you know, let others experience it as well. And then I was luckily enough approached by the Central West astronomers and they came with the idea and said that, you know, we'd love to be able to do it up here as long as you're happy for us to come up and do it after hours, and we jumped on it.
It's wonderful collaboration. Yeah, they I know there's an observatory quite close to here too, isn't there?
Out at Darby's Falls.
Yeah, Darby's Falls.
And
so
then there's the big one at Parks.
That's it. So yeah, what a great idea and great collaboration. So look out for that in June, you said?
Yep, June 26th. So it's a Friday night. And the cafe will also be staying open a bit later as well, serving hot drinks to keep everyone warm during the winter night.
Yep.
And
bring
some
your
hot
woolies.
foods as well. Yep.
Definitely bring your woolies. But yeah, it should be the crystal clear and cold nights you get out here are in the country are second to none. Just got to see how many they got. Hang on a sec. How many, Peeps? 3. Thank you. So, hey, yeah. 3 to the Cougars. Peeps, Brett Peeper says there, and shout out once again to Wagga. Wagga rules. Wagga rules. Sorry, Peeps. Yeah. Very specific. There's a good club out there as well. Yeah, so it's that'll be huge. They're beautiful, clear nights. We used to see them in Queanbeyan a bit, but obviously Canberra light pollution when I lived out there. But yeah, come on out for that. That'll be beautiful.
A big event that's happening around it is Mercury and Jupiter coming quite close together. So that's kind of the grab for it. Hopefully we don't have any foggy nights or clouds in the sky and we can see straight on up.
Yeah, and you're so astrologers, not astronomers, please wait the other way around. Mercury not in retrograde; it's just pulling up next to Jupiter. Sorry, it's pretty funny. Yeah, so that sounds amazing. I might be making more drives out here. I reckon. I
say do it. Get yourself a membership and come on out.
That's it. Jump on the website. Memberships are brilliant and not expensive either, by the way. So yeah, give it a go. If you're out here a little while, get a membership. If not, there's daily rates and it's absolutely worth every penny. Family rates, the whole bit.
Group discounts as well. So anyone that's coming through with 10 or more people, we give a group discount as well, especially the big bus groups.
Yeah, and probably you bowlers as well with Shoalhaven Heads who are on the stream at the moment. They always bring a lot of bowlers up here. So groups of 10 or more, there's at least 15 of them here at the moment.
Yep.
They could jump out and spend a day there and have a great look around.
Yep, absolutely.
Goodness me. So busy year coming up.
Busy year, yeah.
So you told me your favourite part of the garden. I didn't mean to ask, is there a bonsai garden out there as well? Do you do much of that?
Bonsai cage.
Cage, right.
Bonsai cage. So we've got quite a lot of old ones there, some smaller, newer ones as well. And we also sell established bonsais outside of our gift shop.
Yeah, well.
So they start from about $65. And then that way, most of the hard work's done for you. Just got to keep it alive and keep on training and repotting every now and again. Yep,
I'm a disgrace at that. It's a disgrace. I grow big trees. I can't grow little ones, sadly. A little bit too much concentration for me at this point. I'm not and sadly, my wife's even worse at it. She, I I dread going away sometimes. Come back to it, just a bunch of dead foliage in the backyard.
Gardening is a skill, that's for sure. That is why I am in the gift shop and I'm not in the garden itself.
Love that. Exactly right. So what are you doing for the rest of the day? You've just come out to visit us. It's Thursday.
Yep. So come out here. What beautiful weather we've got today, considering the last few days.
Unbelievable. Humid though.
Yeah.
As you said. Yeah, back to the shop and back to looking after all the visitors you get.
Yep.
As these warmer months, you get. Oh, I suggest you get a ton of caravans through too, wouldn't you?
We do lots of grey nomads.
Yeah.
Lots of travellers. A lot of young travellers as well that have got around in those little camper vans.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's a bit of a hotspot for anyone travelling through. We've had a lot of people say as well, coming through for the last 20 years through COWRA, never stopped, and then they finally have.
Yeah, that'll be something I'd do too. I do that in so many towns, in fact, not just here. And I have been to the gardens before. Here we go. So I tell you on this one, they have keep changing the length of the ends, and every time they do that, the ends get really scattered. So there's just bowls everywhere. But tighter contest than it looks. Very entertaining. Certainly Cornwall probably not expecting to have this much of a challenge. They're leading by a lot. Here we go. Bang. Huge. So one of the things that inspired me the other night, not last night, to look up was Japanese lawn bowls.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot. I was really surprised. The Japanese lawn bowling community is quite big. And I was thinking, geez, you've got some pretty good gardeners out there. You could run over.
Well, now you mention it, I'm like, I wonder what we could do. Bring some people out here.
Yeah, exactly right.
Have an event in the garden maybe.
It'd be so much fun. Have an event there and then come here for a game of bowls with the Aussies and stargazing or something. Yeah, because was it Kevin yesterday saying Keith? Who's the volunteer? Ray. Yep, Ray. Sorry, I've had a few people in here. It's not David. I know that David's the accountant, but Ray was saying that they treat it like the Japanese people come out and they treat it like a war memorial, as much as a nice garden. I think that's lovely too.
Yeah. So a lot of people do see it as that resting place. So that the Japanese do see it as the resting place for the souls of those that died at the breakout and any other soldiers that had passed in the war. That's part of two of the big rocks that we've got in the garden as well, which is the reason why that location was actually picked. So they were naturally already there and didn't need to be moved.
Yeah, nice.
Two very important rocks. One is flat and one is more of a triangle shape. So the one that's a triangle is what in Japanese gardens is what they believe is the focal point. And it also points to the heavens. And then the flat one is where they believe that the spirits come down and use as like a step between between spiritual realm and earth. So it's very, very spiritual there. We have a lot of people that come back through and, after they've been for their walk around, they're like, I don't know what it was, but I got so emotionally overwhelmed, like just the feel of the place. And it's beautiful and it's sad and it's inspiring and it's something you need to experience for yourself, that's for sure.
Absolutely. That's a lovely way to put that. Definitely. Go out and have a look. I can't recommend it enough, everyone. And anyone who's seeing this and coming through this way, take the time to stop and actually spend some time in there, not just kind of run in and look around and go, that's pretty, but take some time to reflect and go and have a look around some really peaceful places. It's quite a lot bigger than you'd think too. It's not just a little garden. It's
12.5 acres, so it is the largest in the Southern Hemisphere.
It's big.
Yeah.
Which is something I didn't realise the first time I stopped. I thought I was going to go have a look around this little courtyard or something.
In 5 minutes? No. 45 minutes to an hour.
Yep, definitely. At least.
Yeah.
Because as I said, just sitting and reflecting in some of these places, in this beautiful place, is something I highly recommend. And
that's the thing, like admission lasts you all day. So from the time you purchase right up until 5 o'clock, even if you want to come backwards and forwards throughout the day as well, like you're more than welcome to. And we encourage anyone that wants to come through with a picnic or whether they want to, come up in the mornings, exceed in the morning light and then see something else in town, go somewhere else for lunch if they need, and then come back in the afternoon, especially around that golden hour. It's quite beautiful.
Golden hour is spectacular. Yeah, absolutely right. Couldn't agree more, my friend. That's a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful thing. And just watching this, think about this bowler now, he's in trouble. Mr. Brad Franklin, he's got very few pathways in. Everything's blocked by by Cornwall bowls. So I think his only option might be to beat the hell out of it. So we'll see if he comes quick. Nope, it's a draw shot. He's looking for gaps. Don't think that's going to swing all the way back. I've been wrong before. Good weight. 1 to the Cornwall Cougars. Takes them to 18. So this morning I sadly spilt my egg sandwich all over my keyboard.
Oh, no.
so I'm just looking down now. There's flies everywhere around attacking it.
Get in the scraps.
Damn it. So frustrating. But anyway, it's just a symbol of what's this morning's been like for me. It's been glitchy and horrible, but that's okay. I'm still having fun. Still enjoying myself.
Are you hanging around for the presentation this afternoon?
I'll have to be there. That's when they're giving me my money. Yeah, I'll be here. So I'm here for that. And then I think I'm driving. I was heading out to the garden, actually, and then up to Lucknow.
Yep.
Before it shuts to buy some boots, and then drive on home and get ready for Cabramatta tomorrow. Yay. Platinum pennant. Try to have some sleep tonight. I'm pretty tired.
Just don't sleep on the way home.
No, that's always the danger. Yeah, no, I'm well set up for that too. Yeah, rest my voice for a bit. I use a lot of words.
Yeah.
Traditionally not something I do in real life. But then I come here and I've been talking for 4 days straight. Nearly got him. There you go. Yeah, I'm looking forward to heading up. Like I said, a bit of peace. I think I said to you the other day that I often find if I'm looking for a town, I just need a break from people because they're talking a lot. It's a lot of engagement, a lot of concentration. I'll go find somewhere quiet. Other places, it's sometimes, and even especially out of Dubbo, is a cemetery. And here you've got this beautiful garden. So that's the joy of it.
When you come up this afternoon, I'll have to point out my few little spots for you to go and just...
Done. Right. I'll be there. It sounds great. All right. I'm going to focus back on the bowls, if that's all right, my friend. Thank you so much for coming down again and taking the time to tell us about your amazing the Japanese garden. You should be very proud of yourself. You've done well.
Thank you very much. We hope to see everyone up there.
Exactly right. Thanks, mate. Enjoy
Thank
your
you.
day.
And I'll see the Savo.
Can't wait. Good job. Legend. See ya. Sorry? Yeah, definitely. All right. Oh, what have I done? Let's go this button. That's better. All right, so I'm back. Bowlers are still going. Brilliant to have her here, Ms. Sanford, for talk about a great facility, but thanks to them for sponsoring this event. Really appreciate it. Oh, this one here, that's pretty good. That's a very good bowl, in fact. I think that was Greg Laws. Certainly bowling at a very high standard. Oh, thanks, Scotty. Probably the best greenkeeper in the business too, Mr. Matheson up at Nowra. I hope it's looking good for Saturday, mate, when I'm going to try to have a run on there if it's not smashing down rain. Looking forward to it, actually. At Nowra Bowling Club. Bit of excitement, a bit of a crowd around me down here at the moment. It's wonderful to see. Yeah. That's hit, set, brilliant. Brett Peeper. Peeps is really showing off. Hasn't had many wild ones, but geez, the ones he's delivered well have been wonderful. Thanks, Forrest. Yeah, we do our best. I think that interaction with the people is one of the great things about this format that we can do. I love talking to you all. I love the fact that you can get on and tell me when I'm doing things wrong. That actually makes me happy. I love that. Means you're watching, means you're engaged, and that's what we want. This one's too straight. Has that gone through? I'm not sure where that went. I know, still sitting right in front of Brett Pieper's bowl there, right on the line. It's changed hands here, peeps. Just needs to beat that purple one. It nearly does. He's jack high, maybe. I reckon I'd give that a good beating. Well, this better tracking a pretty aggressive weight too, so he's done the right thing. Kick that across and move jack. Well, not really. However, he has developed that into a beautiful target. Pretty much 3 bowls across, plus the jack. You can give it a smashing. Now, Forrest, if you're going to be on this format and you have the opportunity to speak to your people, then I don't see why you wouldn't. Greeny out the back there because that's where he expects Jack to shoot to. Let's see, well, Poops puts his foot there and John just pretty much dropped it straight on there. That's wonderful. It's an aggressive track. Not quite the aggressive weight I expected. He's ended up in a catching spot, but I don't know. Maybe I'm feeling arrogant because I won that driving competition. I don't know if I've mentioned that yet. That driving comp that I won last night. Gave it a good beating. And Nick King too, I should point out. We shared the prize. That's another good covering shot. They are holding 4, maybe 5. Once again, aggressive line. It's all on the weight. The weight looks better. He's going to turn a little bit. Oh, no, he's gapped it. Jeez. It's unfortunate. 4 is my suggestion for that. It's kicking back out that score quite a bit now. No, it was 20-7 on 13. That's not what I thought, but there you go. That's all right. I believe them. It's their scoreboard, not mine. 20-7. Yeah, don't like to brag, but yeah, I'm a humble man. Bragging about the driving comp. All right. Jack went in the hole. So Heads get to shorten it up a bit, which they've done somewhat. Probably not as much as they'd like, in fact, but good start. Yeah, it started very, very well. most of the game, Wayne Boyce. Two bowls, once again, the change of length, a little bit tricky. A little bit tricky end. There is just not a movement in the air here at the moment. The wind is non-existent. Hot sun. And it is very, very warm, I can tell you now, and it's not the warmest part of the day yet. Absolutely fantastic. So what a strange week of conditions it's been as far as it goes. We copped that, obviously, that huge downpour on Tuesday. And since then, it's been hot and shiny, and the greens have kept running beautifully. Mark Hubbard has done a fantastic job looking after this, and his supporters, his helpers. Oh, geez, they both corrected well. Well, there he is. Oh, again, another little touch. Dwayne Kingdom. Shoalhaven Heads got themselves a new hero yesterday in my mate Silver, Ray Silverstone, and maybe another one today in Dwayne Kingdom. Come on, Ben. And he's bowling very, very well. He's the one that Cornwall's trying to beat mostly at the moment. Skipper's going well. Brad Franklin as well. But just this Cornwall team is a little touch above. Oh, he's done this well as well. Look at him go. Peeps will be pretty happy with that. That was a difficult shot to get to. Dwayne Kingdom had absolutely had the shot. Now the reply needs to come from Kevin, and then Brad. The pressure's on. Scattered head. Finished just out. It's actually probably not a bad position. Pretty good shot in the end. I think he wanted to come under the blue, not around it. Those are very pretty bowls too. They look very white on the screen, but they're speckled with candy colours. Uh-oh. Oh, hit, sit, roll over. He's got the shot. Hit it just the right pace that it fell over correctly. Look, John Green's having a good look at this. Braden, yeah, much better weather today, and even yesterday was pretty good, but still stinking hot out there. All the bowlers coming up as they walk past me are very sweaty. It's kind of exhausting weather. And Nick King and I yesterday, I don't know if I've said already, but I won a driving competition last night. But yeah, Nick King and I were playing against each other, even at 6 or 7 o'clock at night. It was still stinking hot. Both of us were getting, there's a lot of drives. We're coming off the green pretty sweaty. And same this morning when I got up. Wasn't a lot of dew, but geez, it was Yeah, the heat was really noticeable. It's really good. I enjoy it. I love the heat. Oh, here we go. Oh, he's taking the shot. Did the same as Kevin Franklin did. What's he talking about? What's he looking at? Maybe that risk out to the left. Peeps has got that white one covered. I'm just trying to decipher what he's pointing at. The power of the hat helped. For us, it's a good hat. It's the wrong camera. Let's try this one. Back here. Yeah, they've got bowls back too. Hunting margins still. Oh, that's the quick, but he's well and truly under the line. He's had that front bowl in his eye, so another one to Corrimal. 21-7, 14 ends down. We are now 2/3 of the way through this game. Something I like to do in the pennants I play in 21 end games is divide it into thirds because it divides neatly by 7, obviously, and try to win 2 of the 3 thirds, but most specifically the last one. Something that was taught to me years and years ago. I can't remember by who, but yeah, it works. It's just a way of thinking about the game and keep your mind fresh. Yeah, Wayne. Would have heard John Green behind me saying, great start. He's right. That's just about perfect. The reply was decent too. Steve Catterall. A name which I've said 3 different times, different ways probably on this, but he's a mighty bowler, Steve. Wayne Boyce has certainly been bowling very well. Where's that ball coming from? Where are they aiming at there? Oh, there, Jack's way back near the ditch on that side. It's ended up on our ring. Push this one a bit far, I think. So I have lost that middle camera. It's gone to sleep. So I won't be able to use that to show you the players up there. Sorry, everyone. I'll just let it be asleep. Jack high. All right, weight by Dwayne, just not quite the grass. to Cornwall now. And that's a great correction, Dwayne. Foot behind. It's not quite second, I don't think. Yeah. This one's out on a good track. Peeps with these forest green bowls. Oh, he's pulled in short. Good track. Decent track. Yeah, probably played pretty good weight for what he was trying to do. Just was a bit wide. Speedy was on fire against Omar at the 100,000 Sydney Sides tournament this morning, was he really, Flemo? That's good. Yeah, that went wide again. It's a good tournament, that one. It's just hanging up, sitting there waiting for someone to move it backwards from Shoalhaven Heads. Cornwall. One of the interesting. I was listening to Karen Murphy talk when she was playing against Fev, and she was talking about pressure points and competition bowling and things like that. So hunting for and looking for a pressure point in your opposition. I think the pressure point if you're Shoalhaven Heads is knowing they're chasing multiples. They're looking at the score next door. They're looking at Annie Teague winning by 3 next door, but is close. Wants to keep that margin pumping. Right next door, I think the Penrith team is up by a lot as well. So we're looking at those scores thinking, we've got to do the same thing. And if you're Shoalhaven Heads, you're thinking, well, I know they need multiples. I know this is going to be their tactic. Let's make sure we're cutting them down and putting that pressure on and hope for some mistakes. Reading your opposition can often be as important as bowling well, especially at the back end when you're the skipper or the third. Yeah, that's good, Flemo. I might even be watching that myself, or at least listening to it on the way home. Well, this is the aggressive line, but again, I don't think it's coming down quick enough. Yeah, it wasn't far off, but play that line. Need to go pretty quick. So, another one to Cornwall. I'm just going to check my scoreboard. 23-7, so it's 2 actually. 23-7. Their margin slowly creeping up. We're at 15 ends, 6 ends left in this final game on the final day of the COWRA Festival 4s. You're on YouTube Live Sports with Benny Two Shoes, and we're having an absolutely great time It's been such a good week. Hey, look what woke up. Hello, middle camera. Where'd you come from? Yeah, fair start once again. I think he's overcorrected. He's just given himself a little noise as it runs past. So bit of both. Bit too much. Not enough grass, and then a little bit too much weight. Oh, round and down. He's got a good couple of good back ones though. Bump, set. That's good. That'll count. That's the shot. Greg Laws. Donna, that's a good question. Update on the leaderboards. Where can you find the results now? I'm pretty sure they published them yesterday on their Facebook page. I'll just grab them up and see if I can find it. I might even be able to pull the picture up. I'll see if I can find it for you. Doesn't look like it, actually. Interesting. All right. I'll have to see if I can get a screenshot for you so I can put it up. I'll just go and ask for that now. So things are going to be a bit quiet for a second. Enjoy the bowls. I'll see if I can speak to Bob Morgan, the secretary man here who's running the whole show, and I'll see if I can get him to send me a screenshot. Won't be long. Enjoy the bowls. Oh, made it just in time to see Shoalhaven Heads win that end. And don't know how many they got, but I'll look at the scoreboard shortly for you. More importantly, I got the main scoreboard, a picture of it, so I'll load that shortly. As soon as I can find my mouse. There it is. And we're back to longish ends. 23-9, I think that says. So 2 shots to heads. That took me a second to go run out and find that. So sorry about that. Sorry for the long delay in listening. At least you had something to watch. That's not a bad thing. So fair start. They're a bit short, but once again, we're changing lengths. And what we've seen is that changing lengths here is making things a little more confusing for the players. All right, how do I get this on the screen? I've got to find it first. Oh, that's not going anywhere good. All right, so I have a copy of it. Let's see how to do this bit. It's been a while. Yep. So it is on the screen. It does exist. I'll do it for you in a sec. When they change ends or when the skippers go back. Look at him again. Twain Kingdom, get in. Ah, there you go, Donna. Good on you. I'll show you all in a second. Get a little bit busy with the camera so we can see where these things are. Heads holding 1. Yeah, that one just pulled up short. Doesn't matter. He's done the damage with the first one. There it is. That's the sitch. Heads holding 1. 16 ends down. 5 ends left in this tournament for these guys. Yeah, maybe a little skinny. Weight seems big as well. We'll see if it's pulling up at the end. Look at that. That's actually a brilliant, very good shot. Was skinny, but geez. 2 to the heads. And that running to the back. Definitely 2 to the heads. Peeps running all the way. His bowl did stop right on the edge. Yeah, good try. Oh, and splash into the drink. Yeah, sorry, yep, scoreboard. It'll come back. Like I said, funny little glitches happening today. There it is. 23-9 after 16 is the score. Currently holding 2, which will take, if they can manage it, it'll take them to 11. Skippers are changing over now. While Granny's having a look at the thing, I'll put this up on the board. So this is, actually I can make it bigger than that for everyone. There we go. So this is the scoreboard as it stands. So you see the top three, John Green, Annie Teague, Mick Middleton-Myers, 1, 2, and 3. Look at the margins. These guys here, the Cornwall team, 99, 59, 56, and that's what it is. And then Rick Roper in there as well, 4.5. So he's tied a game. I think that was actually against the Nick King's team. Just waiting for, I'll just watch this bowl come down. Won't be a sec. Put it back up in the tick. Pulled up a little bit in front. Greeny's coming back. Anyway. So, yeah, so that's all the teams and all their scores and how they've gone. Take a screenshot and have a look for yourself if you'd really like. What I didn't realise is that game yesterday against Kingy was Ray Silverstone's first win of the tournament. And it was a blinder of a game he had. Comes Greeny. Oh, that's very nice. Is it going to pull up in time? Show Evan Head's likely. I'm not sure what that signal was. He did put a finger up. Yeah, holding 1, maybe 2. It's good. Just got to play that hand to the red. Has Brad Franklin. Beat the red. Get that multiple. He's come up for a look, is he? Good. We get to put this back up on the screen while they're doing that. I'm looking at Tom Moore in the middle. 2 draws, 18. A win by 18 in the first game, and then 2 ties, and lost by 9, and then lost by 4. How about Richard Gervin? Yeah, there's Gerard Beath there, 20. So they're in currently in 5th, equal 5th. Have dropped a game, so it's by 1 shot, by the way. It's team 29. Who was that? Graham Hartman. So, yeah, the St John's team there with a vague opportunity. Here comes a quick shot that I didn't expect. It's punched a whole bunch of bowls through. As you saw, they scattered everywhere. Head still holding at least 1, maybe 2. Maybe. Peeps and John having a good discussion there. Don't know if you heard much of it, but he's saying there's 2 bowls there. You get rid of them, they've got the next 4 or 5. So might see something big come through here. Yep, nowhere near it. So 1, I think, to the heads. We'll take them to double figures. Take them to 10. $23 after 17 ends. So 4 ends remaining in this competition. And because everyone's still interested, it's a lot of data. There you go. Find your favourite team. You'll see a team there, Eric Johannes, who's had only 1 win the whole time, but still with a margin of plus 10. That's almost heartbreaking. That's a killer. Brad Franklin, just looking in there, was in 3rd. No, that's who we've got now. Sorry, my bad. In 19th, equal 19th. Telling Skinner after that shocking first game, frankly, that we saw on Monday, has actually really improved his position right up in equal 12, in 12th. So, yeah, lots going on there. Just jump on and see what's going on. They've changed the length again. quite a bit. It's clever. It's working. Since Head's got the jack back after the first couple of ends where they were just getting destroyed. Yeah, varying the ends up is actually a tactic that's working for them. It's good. Oh, goes through. It'll be handy. Four ends to go. So just one thing I did want to look at. I'll try to find where they are so I can tell you how the other two teams are going in second and third. We'll just watch Dwayne's bowl run to the back. Put that up there. So they're currently on rinks 5 and 11. Annie Teague and Mick Middleton Myers. So rink 5, obviously, next door is Annabelle Teague. And she's, to catch up their margin, they've got to win and win by about 40 shots. The shot margin is quite remarkable over there. That's fair. I don't think they're winning by 40 shots, but they're definitely winning. And then rink 11, I think, is way up there at the top. Might be able to get a view of it. What have I got? I don't have my telescope on me at the moment, so I can't look all the way up there. Good shooting. Here's Triple M. There he is. Close. It looks like 16-18 to me from here, but I've got shocking eyes. Yeah, so they're 2 shots up. So a loss for any of those 3 teams means they drop down to the next section. By the looks, that's good shooting. Loss for any of those teams, yeah, brings Rick Roper's team up if he has a win as well. Chances galore everywhere. Oh, that's a very fine effort. Good shot. Who else can get up there? Anyone on 4 wins? Hartman, Major, Beath, Gervin and Roper. It's fairly aggressive here from the big fella, and bump, set, shot. 1 shot. Well done, peeps. And no, it's going to drift away. Maybe hit that at the right angle, maybe. No, nothing there. Oh, and again, Brett Pieper, that's very good. Oh, sorry, Brad Franklin. What's in my head? Yeah, there it is. It's second shot. This is not bad. John Green wants it to come in slowly, just peeps. He's willing it in slowly. Well, that'll do. That's 2 shots. Brad Franklin's got an opportunity to give every bowl there a crack. He just has to make sure he's in. amongst it and in front of it, and it's not going to turn enough, I don't think. No. So an opportunity for John Greeny to do very, very well here. I do have a view of the scoreboard up there. Nick King's just standing in the way, and so are some of the Penrith players. So I can't quite see what's going on with Triple M up there. Oh, he's close to the jack. He's just going to draw it dead. Great shot. John Green. 1, 2, and 3, I think. Maybe 2. Let's have a look. I'll put the score up shortly. Yeah, Carmen. It's beautiful out here at the moment. Another 3 to Corrimal. I'm just going to show you how close to having a view of this scoreboard I've got up there. And just Nick, so I think that looks like a 17. The score next door on the left is 16. And I do think it's an MM on the right. So they're up by a shot. There's your opportunity for a team to drop out, is Mike Milton Myers at this point. So, again, anyone's game. This is going to move quick, everyone, so forgive me. See where Jack went. There it is. This game, oh, hang on. This game's seemingly, well, I say seemingly, well and truly in the hands of Corrimal now at 26 to 10. 16 shots between them after 18 ends, barring some kind of exceptional play by Shoalhaven Heads. It's likely to be them that wins it. So, yeah, 1 shot between them over there. So Eminem's actually down, so it looks by the looks. I'll see if this camera can see anything. That's important. That's 16 GH, yep. So Eminem's up by 1 by the looks, just as this next bowl comes down. Wooshkar rush past. There's that bowls great for brains shirt, one of the best shirts in the getting around. And you can just see the M there of the M&M on the right-hand side. So, yeah, they're up by 1 shot. Look at that shirt. What a ripper. Great organisation. Bowls great for brains. Charity supporting ex-servicemen, current servicemen, and any uniformed people as first responders. So they're a really important organisation, really good one to get involved with. A great charity, gets all the guys together for a great social days, banter. There's a big competition they've got coming up in April. So have a look at that on their Facebook site, on their socials. And the other one I'll plug once again, I plugged it the other day, is King's Cup in June for the King's birthday long weekend. It's being played across 2 clubs, Berry and Bomaderry on the south coast. Brilliant towns to visit, and Bomaderry Bowling Club's huge. Berry's a bit smaller, but in a beautiful position and great greens. It's a couple of days of competition and then a final series for the top end on the Monday. And it's going to be huge. It's a really good format. You need to get in, and highly recommend getting into it. Yeah, I've been a big fan of Bowls Great for Brains for a while now. Since I was at Bowls Australia, actually, they are endorsed by Bowls Australia. Needle down Rimple, I'm pretty sure, was on the board. They look like two heads bowls they're holding. There it is. The camera focuses up. It's got Kingy at the back there at the moment. There you go. One of the best bowling shirts going around. So, yeah. And a shout out to my mate Daryl, by the way, Daryl Coventry, who's doing it tough at the moment. I'm going to give him a call on the way home too, but really nice guy, and the most recent chairman of Bowls Great for Brains, one of his brainchild, in fact. Celebrations next door, and he's having great bowls there. They're up by 7 shots. Like I said, that margin I don't think assailable for them, or Peeps has just punched up Dwayne's bowl. Yeah, watching now, I'll try to keep you informed of how it's going up the top, because if Eminem drops that game, brings up Rick Roper, who I think is playing over to my right, and even Jared Beath, if they have a good win. That's the St John's team that Donna's into. A couple of games are finishing. These guys are crossing over, like I said, up the top there. This weekend, Simon Platinum Games is the question. I've got Cabramatta on Friday night, Friday after, at 6 o'clock. So I'll be up there. That's a big game, actually, Cabra versus Marylands. And then Sunday, pretty sure I'm back at Wirral on Sunday. I'm not entirely sure. I don't have my schedule in front of me. But, yeah, it's going to be big. So Triple M loses that, Ropo, Gervin or Beath win. They all jump into third position. Spots available in there. There's no margins in there in that second group of 3 that are going to really hurt Annie. So, yeah, third place up for grabs. If Triple M loses, and he's 1 shot up at the moment. Show and Heads holding 2 at the moment. This one, bang and running back. Try to find that Platinum schedule. I'll save it somewhere anyway. But yeah, that's tight. Is the call from Peeps, and he's probably right. Wants Jack now, though. Always kicked it across. And it's not dead. Mighty effort, but 2 shots to the heads. Takes them to 12. 19th end, we go up and back only. Oh, sorry, Brad still got a shot. I thought they were packing up. I'm making moves like they were. Here it comes. Just got to get to those ones, and look at that. Made it 3. 13-26 after 19. Good effort. Just going to use my camera 1 to give you a little sweep around, and hopefully you see some of your favourite players out there. Look at this place. It's an absolute picture. Beautiful fluffy clouds in the background. Colour all over the green. Historic buildings surrounding the whole area. What a place to be. Why would you want to be anywhere else? I think, as I said before, it's a competition's open for next year, 1st to the 4th of March. Get your entries in and do it early, because this will fill up very quickly. Popular competition, and with good reason. Yeah, Forest, I think they would, mate. I think they're looking forward to their trip home. What's the date today? It's the 5th. So tomorrow, yes, I'm at Cabramatta. Saturday, we are covering the Warilla Wenty game. It's not me that's doing it, but it's being covered. And then, no, that's it for the weekend. There's no games on the Sunday, so that's fine. Then the Friday after that, I'm at Warilla in the evening with the East Maitland Griffins. And then someone else is doing the Saturday, 14th March, Warilla Gorillas versus Belrose Bulls. Sunday, the 15th. Looks like I'm free, actually. That'll be good. Having a couple of Sundays off in a row. Unbelievable. Touch. Well done. Very good. Second last end. It's probably Steve Catterall's wildest end, in fact. Yeah, but they've done well to fight it out for us. Cornwall have been on fire, and they've kept plugging away and kept going, and it's been remarkable for them. So good on them. It's going to be tough to beat that shot out now, but it's possible. It can happen. Oh, that's very skinny. It's had such a good day, Dwayne. Lanes crossing everywhere. Little breeze out there cooling things down, which is lovely. Right at the end of the game. Bump and run. Cornwall on this head actually holding 3 and amongst that. And I can tell you the Triple M game is now 17 all at the top. Can't see how many actually cannot see the ends. Oh, maybe if I stick my head up. They're on 19. They're up and back as well. It's 17 all. I don't know what a tie does. Let's have a look. A tie brings him back in too. Rick Roper can jump him if they have a tie. At 5.5 to 5.5. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. It's going to be interesting. I think the math at the end of it's going to be crazy. If Mike Middleton-Myers doesn't do well, but that's what the Excel spreadsheets are for, because it does all the math for you. Well, that's a pretty good effort in the end by Kevin Franklin. That last shot, he's probably got second or third. I'm not sure. But Brett Pieper looking to move these things around. He's just gapped it. It's in a good spot. It's funny how the colour changes every time the Cornwall Cougars things shift. It just adds a bunch of black to the screen of my camera fighting to equal it out. Just little technical things, but yeah. And his team doing very well. We'll finish second. Struggling to watch that Triple M one up there against... Oh, hang on. Are they playing Rick Roper? God, that's a big battle up there. I didn't even know. There you go. That's for... might be for third spot. I'll wait for this bowl to come down and then I'll have another look. See who's playing who. Brad Franklin with the Best shot available to him, being quite aggressive. Sadly clunked into the front, has opened it right up. Yeah, that's right, Phil, you're right. Who's he playing? 25 versus 29. No, that doesn't make sense. Anyway, rink 11. Mike Middleton Myers versus Graham Hartman. Yeah, that makes sense. Get that off the screen, Ben. There's important things happening. Here we go. So John Green, you can see his first ball went out to the left, is sitting there holding on. This one here, this is close to a lot of things. Skip that one there. Oh, jeez. Just missed that. That's a great effort. Holding two. John asking what the next ones are, and the answer is not really much. So it's just a draw shot, really. Draw to the white. Tell you what, around that and sitting on his own bowl's pretty successful. That's a brilliant draw. What a shot. 3. John Green, that was brilliant. Lost the scoreboards again, haven't we? There it is. 29-13. Final end coming down here. Final end of this tournament from COWRA Bowls and Recreation Club, the Festival Fours. It has been a brilliant week. Started on a Monday afternoon, lets everyone drive down in the morning if they don't want to stay, get here Sunday night early. Finishing on a Thursday morning about lunchtime so everyone can drive home as well. And it has been absolutely magnificent. We love it. As I said, mixed feelings about leaving. I kind of don't want to. It's such a good time. And with such great people. Thanks so much once again, the sponsors for the final time. The Vic, the cowboy hat, thanks for us. The Vic, the Visitor Information Centre at COWRA, The Great Escape. Come out and have a look at that. They've got some really interesting stuff out there. SWM lawyers, accountants, not lawyers. They've heavily invested in this club over a long time. And as you can tell by the way we were speaking to these guys, a real part of the community, a community organisation. Thank you for them. COWRA Japanese Garden, probably the best tourist attraction there between them and the Breakout. Absolutely spectacular place to go and sit and be quite tranquil, serene, of course, but a spectacular garden with a lot of meaning and a lot of gravitas. And we're Waruna Aged Care Services, so residents here out here in COWRA. Look, thanks so much to you guys supporting these events and these clubs. Can't do it without you. Volunteers, well done. Bar staff, Marie. This is just a great club. The food here is exceptional. Beers are cheap. Sign up. Competition's open for next year. Here we go. He wants the shot. Jeez, look at him go. He's finished beautifully. That's just him all day, helping his team, Shoutouts, to put on a pretty good show here. Yes. Greg Laws finishing strong as well. And here comes another one by Dwayne. He's been a killer so far for Corrimal. My mate Marie just walking around it here, giving me a smile. She's had a good week too. Loved having her around. Yeah, close. Jeez, you played that fairly well, actually. Thanks, Forrest. Yeah, appreciate that. And the last thing I was going to say, as I always do at the end, is thanks everyone for joining us. There's been thousands of you during the week. The numbers are pretty incredible considering the competition that's going on, the competitions that is happening all over socials as well. For you guys to come here and support a small country club is just beautiful, and I appreciate it very, very much. They've taken the magnets down up the top. They're all sitting in front of the scoreboard, though, so I can't really tell what's going on. I can tell you Triple M's still on 17. Don't know what the other one is. As we watch Brett Pieper for the final time this week. He'll be back at Wagga doing important work again. Definitely one shot to Corrimal here. That's Lawsy's bowl, Greg Laws. $13 is right. Yep. Yeah, good weight. Just bumping into the front. Oh, geez. Nearly stole the shot out of it too, but it's definitely one. nearly nicked it. Yeah. He's hard, man. Peeps only did want to draw it. But, well, he's had a good game, Peeps. He's done well. Hopefully get out of Wagga for some time too. I haven't been out there in a long time. Oh, sorry, is he? Brett's down at Corrimal now. I didn't know that. I thought he was still out there. Thanks for that, John. Wowee. How did I not know that? He's almost local to me. I'll have to get up to Corrimal and start having words with him running their tournaments. Yeah, fair effort. John Green, he's trying to smack it through, but his team and him... His team and him have done well, just as I get a little goosing in the back from Sue Moore as she wanders past. And bash, good effort. Good effort, Brad. What's he done? 1, 2, so that actually gives, I think it gives Corrimal a couple. Peeps has come back to the coast. Oh, definitely have to go and give him a call. When I get there, see if I can get up there. It's a great part of the world, Corrimal. Beautiful part of the coast. I will, John. Thank you very much. I'll do that. Forrest, mate, good luck. Genuinely good luck. I hope you have a great day and win that grand final of yours. Thanks for joining me all week and being part of the commentary. Essentially, you've done well. Thanks for interacting. Well, Brad, he's hit the jack the first time. He looks like he's near got it again. He's just drawn in and laid down. One shot to show heaven hits to finish. 29-14, the final score in this final game. Corrimal winning. So that there, John Green, Brett Pieper, Greg Laws and Wayne Boyce have won that one over Brad Franklin, Kevin Franklin, Dwayne Kingdom and Steve Catterall. That's been a ripper of a tournament, guys. I'll say it again. Thanks to the sponsors. Thanks so much to the club for having me. I appreciate it. Anyone else out there that wants me to come, I love going to the country clubs. So just send me a message, penny2shoesports@gmail.com, or just look me up on my socials and send me a message. I'm always available for you. So that's it. Final scores will come up on the, I'm sure, on the socials page, but that's right there now, just to show you who's going to win and who's going to go where. Coming up tomorrow night, I'll be at Cabramatta Bowling Club for Cabramatta versus Marylands in the Platinum Pennant, rounds 5 or 6, and then again on Sunday up at Warilla. Please enjoy yourselves. Please be safe, and I'll see you very shortly But for now, from COWRA Bowls and Recreation Club, the Festival 4s, I'm Benny Two Shoes. See you soon.